So Steve, could you explain how amnesia works?
Sure. Amnesia is part of hypnotherapy. So when you have a hypnotherapy session, first of all, you have the induction, which is the first part of the session. You induce the hypnotic trance, and that takes usually about 10 minutes on average. Relaxing walk on the beach, walk in the woods. Sometimes some people enjoy a walk in the city. After that, you have the deepening. The deepening intensifies that. So if you have a walk on the beach as the induction, the deepening might be the sun setting. Then you have the script, which is the part where you're reprogramming the person for weight loss or stopping smoking or what have you. And then you have something very interesting, which is called amnesia. And people wonder, well, why would amnesia be in a hypnotherapy session? I mean, you've gone through all this effort to do all this programming. Why are you going to make them forget it? What's going on with amnesia? And after that is trance termination, where you're bringing them out of the trance. Well, the reason you're using amnesia, first of all, is because you don't want them to consciously undo the subconscious programming that you've done. You've worked with them to program them to believe that they're going to lose weight or believe they're going to stop smoking. You want that belief to remain because that's how actions are changed. And when you give them a hypnotic amnesia instruction, that is designed to scramble the memory of the programming. It's not designed to scramble any other memory of the session, of when they're in the office or the day before, anything like that. It's just designed to scramble the memory of the programming that you gave to them. So afterwards they're not saying, yeah, I know that they said that I'm going to lose weight, but I really don't believe that. I remember when he said this. I don't know about that. You don't want them analyzing what's already been said. So that's the purpose of amnesia. Now, the way amnesia works is very interesting because you have, I look at it like this, like an office setting. You have an office with the boss and with the secretary. And let's say the secretary is going to retrieve information from a file cabinet and share it with the boss. Okay, so the boss in this case is the conscious mind. The secretary is the retrieval mechanism between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. You know, when you remember something from your childhood, you retrieve it from your subconscious mind and it comes out. And so the secretary, in this analogy, gets that information for you. Now, if the secretary is unable to get this file and bring it to you, that's good, because this file, in this case, is the hypnosis session. So we're not eliminating the file itself. That's an important point with amnesia. The file is still there in the file cabinet. The memory of the hypnosis session is still there. The retrieval process is what we're interfering with because we want to make sure that the secretary is not able to bring you that file and you say, what happened during that hypnotherapy session? Secretary, bring that file. That would be in our analogy. So your retrieval system goes to the cabinet, finds the file, but is unable to get that file to you consciously. That's what amnesia does. It confuses the secretary in our analogy and you're not able to retrieve it. The file is still there. It's fully intact. And under hypnosis, you would be able to remember every bit of the session. However, consciously, you're not able to get it. Or what happens in many cases is that you get a few of the pages from the file, but not all of them. Or the pages look like a foreign language, because the retrieval system has been tampered with. So amnesia is not perfect. It doesn't work every time. And when it does work, it doesn't work 100% every time. Sometimes you do have a little bit of a memory of the session, but we attempt to make it as difficult as possible to remember the session because we don't want you analyzing it. So sometimes you get a little bit of information, sometimes you get none. Sometimes amnesia doesn't work. Doesn't work every time, but it's an attempt to scramble it, and that's how it works, by interfering with that process.
Great, that's interesting.